Why is transition planning difficult for students with hearing impairments? Imagine trying to plan your future when every conversation, instruction, or piece of information is filtered through a hearing challenge. That's what many students with hearing impairments experience during their transition from high school to adulthood. Transition planning is meant to prepare students for life after school, but for those with hearing loss, it can be a complex process. Communication barriers are a big part of this difficulty. Hearing loss affects how students receive and understand information, making it harder for them to participate fully in planning meetings or express their goals. Without clear communication, they might miss out on important details or feel unsure about their options. Access to accommodations is another challenge. Students with hearing impairments often need specific supports like sign language interpreters, captioning services, or assistive listening devices. If these aren't available or are inconsistent, students struggle to access the same opportunities as their peers. For example, if a student needs caption videos for job training or college classes and those aren't provided, it can limit their learning and participation. Discrimination or low expectations from teachers and service providers can also create barriers. Sometimes, educators might underestimate what students with hearing impairments can achieve, which can limit the resources and support they receive. Planning a transition also involves coordinating many different people. The student, parents, teachers, counselors, and community agencies all need to work together. For students with hearing loss, understanding their communication preferences and ensuring those are respected adds layers of complexity. For example, some students might prefer sign language, while others might rely on hearing aids or lip reading. Making sure everyone is on the same page takes time and clear communication, which can be hard if the student faces barriers or if team members aren't familiar with hearing impairments. Another issue is that many students with hearing impairments haven't learned how to advocate for themselves. They might not know how to ask for the accommodations they need or how to express their goals confidently. Without these skills, they may not be able to participate actively in their own planning process. This can lead to plans that don't truly reflect what they want or need for their future. From a special education point of view, effective transition planning should start early, around age 14. It needs to be part of the student's individualized education program, which is a plan that guides their education and support. The plan should be flexible and focus on building skills like communication access, self-determination, and independence. Goals should be specific and include strategies for overcoming communication barriers, gaining employment skills, and living independently. It's also important to involve community agencies and service providers to make sure the student gets the right support. In the end, transition planning is difficult for students with hearing impairments because of communication hurdles, lack of proper accommodations, limited self-advocacy skills, and the need for careful, personalized coordination. Addressing these challenges early and with a focus on the student's individual needs can help make the journey smoother and more successful.